We shouldn't be looking for heroes. We should be looking for good ideas. If we don't believe in freedom of expression for people we despise, we don't believe in it at all. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Everyone's worried about stopping terrorism. Well, there's really an easy way. Stop participating in it, for the powerful. Crimes are those that others commit. It is the responsibility of intellectuals to speak the truth and expose lies. Propaganda is to a democracy what the bludgeon is to a totalitarian state. It is important to bear in mind that political campaigns are designed by the same people who sell toothpaste and cars. Science is a bit like the joke about the drunk who is looking under a lamppost for a key that he has lost on the other side of the street. Because that's where the light is. It has no other choice. It is quite possible, overwhelmingly probable. One might guess that we will always learn more about human life and personality from novels than from scientific psychology. That is what I have always understood to be the essence of anarchism. The conviction that the burden of proof has to be placed on authority, and that it should be dismantled if that burden cannot be met. That's the whole point of good propaganda. You want to create a slogan that nobody's going to be against, and everybody's going to be for. Nobody knows what it means, because it doesn't mean anything. The more you can increase fear of drugs, crime, welfare mothers, immigrants and aliens, the more you control all of the people. Either you repeat the same conventional doctrines that everybody else is saying, or else you say something which in fact is true. And it will sound like it's from Neptune. I think it only makes sense to seek out and identify structures of authority, hierarchy, and domination in every aspect of life, and to challenge them, unless a justification for them can be given. They are illegitimate, and should be dismantled, to increase the scope of human freedom. If you assume that there is no hope, you guarantee that there will be no hope. If you assume that there is an instinct for freedom, that there are opportunities to change things, then there is a possibility that you can contribute to making a better world. All over the place, from the popular culture to the propaganda system, there is constant pressure to make people feel that they are helpless, that the only role they can have is to ratify decisions and to consume. Optimism is a strategy for making a better future. Because unless you believe that the future can be better, you are unlikely to step up and take responsibility for making it so. The smart way to keep people passive and obedient is to strictly limit the spectrum of acceptable opinion, but allow very lively debate within that spectrum. The whole educational and professional training system is a very elaborate filter, which just weeds out people who are too independent, and who think for themselves, and who don't know how to be submissive, and so on, because they're dysfunctional to the institutions.